Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Ryu here. I thought I would take some time to see what's going on with everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm actually doing okay. Not that really much is really going on around here. Just same old. Trying my best to find me a job. Trying my best to, hopefully, try to get something in this crummy economy that we live in right now. I keep hearing, one of my family and a few people saying, the economy is supposed to be getting better slowly. Um, Even though most of the time I do hear that there's a lot of people losing jobs every day, but um, the reason why I actually made this video today, and if you see this photo today, folks, though, because I wish to talk about a special holiday that's coming up in a few days or coming up today. Whenever day I actually post this video, which would be Valentine's Day. For all I mean, for a lot of people who don't know, Valentine's Day is the holiday of love and romance. It's a day where a man and a woman can actually get together. They share why they love each other and strengthen their relationship and everything moves forward. I think I might be getting the definition wrong now about that. Um, Now the reason why you see this picture for is because for me, I don't really believe in the holiday anymore. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going, why don't you believe in Valentine's Day, Ryu? Don't you actually have a special someone that, actually loves you? Unfortunately, I do not. I mean, I used to have a girlfriend, and she went crazy on me. At first, she said she liked me, and then a couple of weeks later, she started to show signs of, I don't like you no more. I think you're crazy because I hung out with my friends just for one day, and she wanted me to hang out with her every day, and so I kind of backed up off of that. But but there's actually other reasons why I don't actually like Valentine's Day for, and it all really starts back when you're kind of like in middle school, high school, things like that. The main reason why though is because a lot of the girls I used to actually be with. I mean, I used to actually go to school with back in the day. They would actually play tricks on dudes that they didn't like myself and a couple of other people at my. I mean, like a couple other guys at my school, like trying to pull something off called the Valentine's Day joke to try to make something funny, and they do other things like this. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going, Ryu, what's the Valentine's Day joke? And I'll try to break it down as best as I possible, as best as I can. Here we go. Let's say, for example, if let's just say, you're sitting in class. Just imagine. Just imagine that you're sitting in class one day. Just like any other day, you're trying to say hi to people. People look at you and go, "Why the f are you talking to me for? Why are you talking to me for? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Shut the f up, you dumb, you da." Or, just because just because you go to school so you can get yourself a good education and you can I mean, because you actually get good grades, you get a good education. Now, randomly, what ends up happening was, as though on this one day, a random girl, either a cheerleader or some random girl in school, will pop up and give this one guy who's unsuspecting a note, or just kind of tell him, "Hey, I like you, and I want to go out with you for a day, or I want to go out. I mean, not for a day, but I want to go out with you and be your girlfriend." Now, the dude basically is unsuspecting. He's not really realizing, oh, this is just a prank they're trying to pull on me and everything here, though. So he kind of sits there and goes, "Oh, okay, then that's fine. That's cool. You want to go out with me? That's fine. Nothing to worry about there." And so what happens is, though, a week goes by. He's hanging around with her friends. Everything's fine. He's hanging around with the football players. He's doing all this stuff. And people, they're trying to pretend they like him and everything here, though. And it's the day after Valentine's Day where he goes to the lunchroom, he sits down with them, and they kind of look at him and go, "Why the f are you sitting with us, you bastard?" You kind of go, "Well, I thought you said you liked me and everything here, though." And they kind of get up, start busting out laughing after you say that line. They kind of get up and go, "Oh, didn't you know I was lying to you the whole time? I don't like you. I think you're a dumb. I think you're a retard. I think you're a moron," and things like this. And so they'll keep laughing at him for the rest of the time. until he basically graduates or stuff. He basically graduates or does something else like this. And it happened. It actually happened to me once, and it happened to a couple of friends of mine a couple of times. And it's very infuriating when you kind of remember that bad memory for the rest of your life. There was actually other times at my school as well here though when some unsuspecting girl would give this one dude a note to meet her outside, like at the football field or something like that, or something like this, and he would wait for her, and she wouldn't show up, and the next day he would go up and go, "Oh, what happened to you?" and everything here though. Oh, what happened to you? And during that time, she would get up and go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I had this to do," which the dude automatically realizes it's a really big bald-faced lie or other stuff like this. And that's the real reason why I kind of hate Valentine's Day for, because it's been one time where I've been lied to so much in my life, or I've heard somebody lie so much in my lifetime, that I don't believe that Cupid or true love actually exists. Yes, I do believe love actually exists. There's always gonna be love. You're gonna have your parents, your friends, family members, things like that, always sitting there, sitting here giving you encouragement. But sometimes, if you're kind of like, if you like, like you fall down and you're trying to get back up, usually having that special someone to lift you up and kind of say, whatever happens, I'll be here for you. No matter what happens, I'll be here to support you no matter what happens. For now here though, having that bit of strength can actually have you prepare for anything. For me, I only have like my parents' strength. I mean, like I said before, I used to have a girlfriend and she lied her butt off so much that I kind of just, like I said, if I don't believe in the whole Valentine's Day thing anymore. I mean, I just, to me, Valentine's Day just feels like a normal day. And I've actually told somebody that before, and they kind of looked at me and went, "Well, if you hate Valentine's Day or you don't like Valentine's Day, then you're jealous over somebody else's happiness." Which I have to shake my head to and go, you know, I don't really believe. There's people who, I mean, there may be some people who are jealous of people's happiness, but I am not one of them. I'm sure there's a few people out there, in the world of the internets or anywhere in the world who probably listen to this video. They're probably going, I'm not jealous of nobody. Excuse me. But at the same time, one thing I will say is though is because there's something to happen to that person in their life. Usually either it was a girl, a group of girls, some kind of girls who don't really give a crap about them or anything here though, and he just kind of just said, well, I can't take this crap no more, of being lied to, of being tricked, of being deceived, and everything else like this. Because most times you can tell the people who have been lied to a lot on Valentine's Day, because during this time, and I've actually noticed this myself, because I do this myself too, is that if you go to a job, or you go to a school, or you're somewhere else, and if they walk into work and they look like they're pissed off that one day, it's basically there's a memory in the back of their head somewhere that they're trying to block out of their mind. And it could be anything. It could be one word that they'll just pop up, remember, and they'll just look up at you and curse you out for some reason, or say something mean to you for some reason, because it's that one bad memory in the back of their head that like fricks with them on that one day. And it's just not cool. I mean, for me, I'm sure a lot of people are going, well, Ryu, what about if some girl actually walks up to you and says, the three magic words, like I love you or something like this, when you actually accept them. Well, the thing of the matter is though, is because I've been lied to so much in my life, by women who are evil. I'm not gonna say all women are evil, but the women who are evil. That, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna say all of them are, because not all women are evil. Just some of them are. But like I said before, I've been lied to so much by women that if any girl walks up to me and says, I love you or anything of this, though, I would stare at her, not with pure hate, but I would stare at her confused, like, who set you up for this, or who told you to say this, or why did you say this for, or what's going on here though. I mean, for me, if you tell me you like, I mean, there's a difference between like and love. See, like is like, friendship level. Love is totally going beyond that whole thing. And most time with love, the whole thing with that is that, like I said before, if any girl walked up to me and said she loved me and everything here though, I would have to look at her and go, uh-huh. And the only thing she would have to do is just prove it to me. That's it. That's all she had to do. She had to prove it to me. Now, so I know some people are like, "What do you mean by prove? Do you mean like she has to give you a hug or something?" Well, not really. Hug is kind of on the friendship level type of thing. She has to do a little bit more, like I don't know, make me a meal or something like that. Maybe she made me, I mean, she makes me a good meal or something like that. Here, I'll probably be like, all right, I believe you now, or something like that here though. But I mean, that's just like my stance on Valentine's Day. I mean, will I actually believe in Valentine's Day again, and would I actually, be like, well, this isn't such a bad day because I actually have that special someone, I actually have that special lady with me, and I'll be able to, take on any obstacle that comes my way. Well, for right now, no, because like I said before, I've had a lot of bad memories of psycho women. I call them, just talking crap in my face, just talking crap to me in general, and pretending to like me, but they don't, or a whole bunch of other crazy crap like that. And it's just the fact that it's those type of memories. It's just hard to forget because you kind of see that because it may happen again, and you have to be prepared for anything just in case. So just in case if some person gets up and lies to me again, instead of sitting here and like getting angry or frustrated, all I have to do is just take a deep breath and go, I knew this was going to happen. But anyway, sorry to depress anybody with my sad story or anything here. That I didn't want to depress anybody. I'm sure there's somebody out there right now that's probably like, "Don't give up for you." I'm sure there's somebody. I'm sure there's a special lady out there for you or something like that here though. And when people tell me that, I always sit there and just go, because I mean, I just don't believe anymore. I don't believe Cupid's arrow is going to hit its mark anytime soon or anything else like this. I'm sure if Cupid fired his arrow, he probably fired it up in space somewhere, and it's somewhere in the asteroid belt or in a black hole or somewhere around there somewhere. But I don't really believe. But anyway, but main thing I really want to say for today is, besides telling my really sad, depressing story for right now here though, it's just I mean, if you're doing anything special, for this holiday, going out to eat dinner, going watch a movie, giving that gift to that special someone that you basically, love and admire for the rest of your life and everything here though, or you basically want to tell them, hey, I love you, I want to be in a relationship with you, to have a start relationship, please, stay safe, do what you have to do, do whatever you're gonna do, like I said, stay safe, and hope everybody has an enjoyable Valentine's Day, or just tries to get through the day. I'll say it that way, since it's kind of one of those days where Valentine's Day is the long. It kind of feels like Valentine's Day time slows down, like to a crawl, because you're kind of just like, please let this day be over. Please let me just go home and forget this day ever happened again. So, like I said before, I apologize for telling anybody that sad story. Like I said, like I said, I'm sure somebody right now in the comments below is basically going to be like, don't give up for you. I'm sure there's going to be somebody special for you. And once again, I sit there and I shake my head to that, because I just stopped believing in the whole thing altogether. I just don't believe anymore. I just don't believe anymore. I don't believe in relationships anymore. I don't believe in romance. I really don't. I just don't anymore. I mean, just because I've been lied to so much, I just don't believe it anymore. It's hard. It's just hard to believe in that stuff anymore when you've been lied to a lot. But so anyway, sorry. Like I said, for once again, I know I've been apologizing too much, but once again, I do apologize for repeating myself over and over and over again. But hope everybody has a good day on Valentine's Day, or hope everybody has a good, safe day, or do whatever you have to do. Get through the work day. Just have that special someone, have that special dinner, watch a movie, cuddle, do whatever you're gonna do. Just stay safe, and hope you enjoy your day. And I'll talk to you about later on. Then, this is Ryu here. Later.